As promised, here is my review of The Incredible Hulk. And for those of you who might be a little confused, The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton is not a sequel, nor is it a tie-in to The Hulk directed by Ang Lee. It's a whole new ballgame and a whole new story. Thought I should clear that up for you. Now here's the review. The Incredible Hulk. And as the Hulk is an Avenger, this is yet another movie that ties in with the movie coming out, The Avengers. So The Incredible Hulk is the story of Bruce Banner, played by Edward Norton. And a few years ago, Bruce Banner was a scientist. He was working on something for the military, and he kind of tested something on himself. What could go wrong? Except he turned into an enormous green rage monster and killed a couple people. That'll happen. So what I like about what they did with The Incredible Hulk is the whole backstory of him becoming the Hulk is all during the beginning credits. You find out in the beginning credits what you need to know. Experiment happens, something went wrong, he turned into the Incredible Hulk, he killed a couple people, he's now on the run. I'm pretty convinced that if they didn't do it like that, the movie would be really cluttered. You'd have like a really slow hour at the beginning of the movie showing how Bruce Banner becomes the Hulk, and it would be like the Ang Lee Hulk. Boring. But as we catch up with Bruce Banner, he's hanging out in Rio de Janeiro, he's trying to find a cure for this Hulk thing that he becomes. You guys know the phrase, you know how he hulks out. Don't make me angry, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry, people make him angry, big green rage Hulk. So he has these meditation techniques, you know, these breathing techniques that he uses. He has a heart rate monitor on his wrist. It shows that him dealing with this whole Incredible Hulk thing is a thing that he deals with on a daily basis. I loved how they illustrated that. And I love Edward Norton as Bruce Banner. He's a really good actor, first of all. Second of all, he's kind of a small frame guy. I love it when there's a big contrast between little Bruce Banner and humongous Incredible Hulk. Acting talent, physique, he had it all. He is Bruce Banner. And when he hulks out, man, I love seeing that. Yeah, the army's chasing after him, some douchebags are trying to kick his ass. Then he hulks out and he starts throwing people like frisbees. I love it. And as it turns out, his quest for a cure, he has to come back to the United States, in which William Hurt gets whiff of that and he's like, no, I'm getting him. Where are the 50 cals? Move your asses! Dude has a pretty awesome mustache and he is after Bruce Banner. I think with Bruce Banner and the Incredible Hulk, there is William Hurt and William Hurt's mustache. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. I think his mustache just gets bigger. Becomes like the Lorax or something, then we're all in trouble. It's the only thing that can take out the Incredible Hulk, the Hurt stash. Because as he says in the movie, as far as he's concerned, Bruce Banner's entire body is property of the US Army. He really doesn't give a shit about anyone. He just wants his Hulk weapon. And that's another thing I liked about the Incredible Hulk. I totally missed it when I first saw the Incredible Hulk in theaters. The experiment that the US Army was doing that Bruce Banner was a part of was part of the Super Soldier Project from World War II. You know, Captain America. I loved how they tied that in. And of course, Bruce Banner has to face more than the US Army. He has to face Tim Roth, who gets his injection of the Super Soldier formula and then becomes the Abomination. And this is actually my least favorite part of the movie, if I can say it like that. I mean, I love seeing Bruce Banner. I love seeing him trying to cure himself. I love it when he hulks out and starts wrecking Humvees. My least favorite part of the movie is when the big CGI Hulk is taking on the big CGI Abomination, and they're fighting in all their big CGI glory. Not that I hate it or anything like that. It's the least interesting part of the movie, but it's still entertaining. I think that's pretty much the best I can describe it. I know the Incredible Hulk is a really difficult character to do, because either it's really boring because you want to show the humanity of Bruce Banner, or it's just a big CGI mess because you want to show the Incredible Hulk all the time. I can't imagine an Incredible Hulk movie being better than the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. It's as good as it's gonna get, and I thought it was really good. So in the end, I will say I would buy the Incredible Hulk on Blu-ray. I know this because I bought the Incredible Hulk on Blu-ray. Proof is in the pudding scenario, I guess. So I've already asked you what your favorite Avengers movie leading up to the Avengers is, so I'm gonna ask you your favorite Avengers movie villain. As in the villain in Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk, Captain America, Thor. Your favorite villain in any of those movies, comment below, let me know. Mine, Loki. Love that dude. He is gonna kill it in the Avengers. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.